Good morning, guys. It's Wednesday. It's 9:15. I've been up for quite a while, of course, because I had to get up with Peyton. She got up around 6 and had a huge poop explosion. Anyway, I'll talk to you face to face in a little bit, but this is breakfast. I have grits with a teaspoon of extra virgin olive oil, some spray butter, and salt, so that's all Simply Filling or no count for the spray butter. I'm gonna have some watermelon, and then also I stopped at Starbucks because I felt like I deserved it after the past couple of days. So I got a venti iced skinny vanilla latte with only 3 pumps of the sugar-free vanilla, just because I don't like it, and 6 pumps is a lot. So I went ahead and added some of my vanilla caramel cream sugar-free syrup to this. So that's entirely Simply Filling as well. So no weeklies used on breakfast, and I will talk to you soon. Okay, so yesterday we went to the doctor. I told you guys that yesterday, figured out what it was. And then I didn't sleep really well because whenever she coughs, I wake up. I'm so nervous that she's gonna throw up, and then I need to go in there and help her and figure it out. So didn't sleep really well. This morning she had an explosion, and I had to clean that up, and I had to give her a bath because there was just no way. There was no salvaging it. So we had to do bath and all of that. We had a bath by, I don't know, 6:45, and then we did our normal routine, like Chad feeds her in the morning while I get the bottles ready and I get myself ready. And then we went and I took her, and then she spit up on me, so this is my second shirt of the day. And now we're here. So, anything else? Oh, my mom came yesterday, and we got all of her clothes sorted. So excited. I just don't have enough hangers to hang everything, so I gotta order some. And yeah, I'm so glad that's done. Her laundry's going from her explosion this morning. Everything is at a good place. I see you. So I'm gonna show you my lunch once it's done. This is, oh, I'm sorry, you just saw breakfast and I told you I was gonna talk to you soon. Well, this is like lunchtime now that I'm talking to you. So I'm gonna show you lunch right now. In the background, I'm making tortilla chips as well. I'm figuring out that the air fryer is probably the way to go. I'm just trying to tinker with the degree and the time and how often to shake and stuff, but they're so much lighter and so much crispier. I feel like the oven ones almost feel stale when you make them sometimes, so I'm figuring that out, but I'll keep you updated. Here is lunch. I have 2 of the La Banderita carb counter. I think those are Simply Filling. From what I remember, I'm gonna have to check my Facebook groups. I've been using them, so oh well. But I have 2 of them, and then inside of them I have fat-free refried beans, some leftover taco meat from the other night last week, maybe tacos? Yeah. And then some fat-free shredded cheddar, and then on top I have fat-free shredded cheddar. And I also have the chumel that I made, so I'm gonna kind of spoon it on top and eat it that way. Yummy! So this is entirely Simply Filling. Just confirming, I checked my Facebook group. I have 2 Facebook groups listed down below. They're not mine, but they're the ones that I really use to find out what's Simply Filling, or to confirm something Simply Filling. Like I remember it being Simply Filling, and I just want to make sure I'm right. So they're linked down below in my description box, as is the Simply Filling 101 video, in case you missed that and you're like, what the heck is Mollye doing? I wanted to do this Simply Filling adventure. I asked Cherie to join me. Cherie is totally on board, so she and I did a Simply Filling 101 video, giving you the basic information about Simply Filling, what you need to know, what is it, who is it for, how do you do it. Kind of some of our favorites are sprinkled in there because it was just a live chat and people asked some questions. We got to answer a few questions. And it was put on her channel, but it's linked in my description box as well. So you can watch that. You can go to those Facebook groups, join them. If anyone is sending me comments and asking me, hey, is this Simply Filling? I'm just sending you to that Facebook group or the Facebook groups, because I don't, unless I know off the top of my head, I don't know. So, you know, you can do that research. You can join those Facebook groups. I would recommend doing it anyway if you're going to be doing Simply Filling, because obviously it's not on the apps anymore, So, you know, other than looking at the Simply Filling food list, which you should also be doing, that's kind of your step one. Your step two would be the Facebook groups to confirm like if a brand is Simply Filling or something like that. So anyway, I did confirm in the Simply Filling followers group, I did confirm that the La Banderita whole wheat carb counter wraps or tortillas are Simply Filling. So I use those for my tacos. And this is really good. What else did I want to tell you? Oh, let me ask you a question. We did do, you know, some questions in that Simply Filling 101, but would you all like me to do, I don't know how, I guess I would have to ask Cherie how to do it. I could do I can do a YouTube live. I just don't know that I think I can have people join me. So maybe I could do a YouTube live and invite Cherie, and then it can just be for questions? Maybe? Because I had somebody comment that they still have questions. So, I don't know. I'm going to look through my old Simply Filling video comments, because I had asked for questions for frequently asked questions or Q&A video specifically to Simply Filling. Man. Which I'm totally going to do, but I'm going to use those questions for that Q&A. So, just things I've been thinking about. Let me know down below what you think about doing a YouTube live just for asking questions. Again, it's not going to be, is this Simply Filling? Because you can figure that out. You can look on the Simply Filling food list. You're going to do exactly what I would do to answer your question, you should be doing first. So you would look on the food list. You would go into those Facebook groups and try and figure out the answer yourself. But I don't know if people have questions beyond that. So I'm more than happy to help with questions beyond that thing, that type of question. That's it. So I'm going to eat this until my cheese doesn't get all gross. I had it melt really well because I put a lid on top of my little thing, and it like steams it and it helps it melt really well. I cannot remember who told me to do that or what video I watched and somebody said that, but I took that to heart and I am doing it, and it's great. So I think baby needs to go outside. You need to go potty? Okay. All right, see you later. So update on my tortilla chip making. I like them when I cut them in 4s instead of 8s. I just like the size better. So I did it. I think the best one was 320 for probably, okay, so I put it in for 15 minutes, but you could probably do it for like 13 and it'd be perfect, because the ones on the top here, you see them? They're a little brown. That was 320 at 15 minutes. I tried to shake them every 5 minutes. And I don't know how many tortillas I put in there. Not a ton, because like when you pile them on top of each other, you have to keep on going, like taking out the done ones and keep the undone ones in there and keep air frying. So I tried to lessen it a little bit. But I think 320 at maybe 13 to 15 minutes. Maybe 12 to 15 minutes. I don't know. It depends on your air fryer. But they're really delicious. They're super light. Not super light, but you know what I mean? Like they're crispy and they're crunchy and they feel like tortilla chips. The ones from the oven are like, meh. They're okay, but they're not. I mean, they're do a great substitute, but those are like awesome. So recommend. Hey guys, here's dinner. So I made the chicken in the Instant Pot with the oven sauce, the roasted chicken. It was pretty good. And then the brown rice, this is all that I had on hand. It was actually points. I think it was 5 or 6, but I didn't eat everything. And then I have some broccoli. Hey guys, here to close out Wednesday's vlog. You saw my dinner. Before my dinner, maybe around 6 o'clock, I was feeding Peyton because she was fussy and she hadn't eaten since 3 She hadn't eaten food, baby food, and since like 2:30, and she hadn't had formula since I think 3:30. So it was like 6:15, and I thought, oh, she must be hungry because, you know, she likes to eat. Well, I started feeding her. She only wanted half of the container of food. Okay, fine. So we stopped. I picked her up out of the high chair, and then she proceeded to vomit all over me. So there was that. I had to have 3 shirts yesterday. I guess it was just that she was not hungry and her tummy was too full, because her tummy did feel really full. And I just shouldn't have fed her, I guess. I don't know, but that was a fun lesson to learn. So eventually, and she went down super late last night. Why must you always? She has to make her presence known, I guess. So she didn't go down until 9, which is, she normally goes between 7 and 8. And recently recently she's been sleeping longer. I think just because she doesn't feel really good. Maybe the medicines make her tired, but she's been sleeping more, and she slept a lot at daycare yesterday, and typically she'd still be able to go to bed around her normal time, but she was ready to party until 9 o'clock. So she went down at 9, and I fed her 2 ounces. I tried to put her down around 8:10. She wasn't having it. I gave her 2 ounces. I was really cautious about, you know, filling her up because her tummy still felt really full. And she did fine with that, but then she was still like wired. And then around 9 o'clock, Chad gave her another 2 ounces, and she did go back she went down to sleep, and she slept all night. She did cough a little bit in the middle of the night, but nothing resulted from it. And she woke up like her normal time at 6:15, which was weird. Normally, if she goes to bed later, she sleeps later, but not much. So she was fine this morning, great spirits. This morning is Thursday, but I won't talk to you about Thursday. So anyway, my point in telling you that from last night is, when she is sick, I get very, very stressed out. I don't know why, but so I had popcorn after dinner, and I added some of the Butterfinger popcorn, but I didn't weigh it, and I ate some out of the bag. I didn't eat a lot because honestly, I am still, even with things with points, I'm still doing the am I satisfied feeling. You know, I'm very cognizant of that. So I didn't have a lot at all, but I did have some, and I don't know how much, because I just was real stressed. And it's silly. I mean, in comparison to things like Karen went through and other people go through with their children being very, very ill, this is nothing, but for whatever reason, it's a lot for me. So I guess I worry so much because I can only control, you know, what I can control with her. So I just worry, and I get nervous that she's going to get sick again, and I get nervous that I'm going to have to stay out of work because I'm coming up on having to teach a class where I can't really do that. So it's just stressful. But anyway, that was Wednesday. So, brand new day for Thursday, and I will see you for Thursday's vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching this. Again, remember that down below I have everything linked in the description box. I added my Simply Feeling playlist. I also added Cherie's Simply Feeling playlist. I have both the Facebook groups. I have the Simply Feeling 101 video, and that is all. So please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, if you're brand new. I know in the Facebook group, somebody mentioned, you know, one of the Facebook groups, somebody said, hey, who do you watch on YouTube? And somebody mentioned me and mentioned Cherie and mentioned Jess. So if you do come over from those groups, hi, welcome. My name is Molly. And I really appreciate you coming over and watching. So if you like what I have to say and my personality and who I am, and you think we jive, subscribe and stay a while. And let me know down below anything you want about Simply Filling, any extra questions you have. Again, not specifically about products or foods, but anything else regarding Simply Filling. If you want to know my opinion on something, I'm happy to weigh in if I have, you know, some kind of education on it. So comment down below. I love to see those comments come through, and I try to reply to them as quickly as I can and as many as I can. So thanks so much in advance if you send me a comment on any of my videos. I love them. And I will see you soon for another vlog.